Hello everyone, we are going to discuss now matrix algebra. So in this session our focus will be mainly on how to do the summation and subtraction of matrices, how to do the multiplication of two matrices. So we are going to focus on sum of two matrices, difference of two matrices, and lastly product, or which is known as multiplication of two matrices. Difference is also known as subtraction. So summation, subtraction and multiplication. So suppose we have two matrices, matrix A and matrix B. So we have to add these two matrices. So what will be the addition? Suppose A matrix is -1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, and B matrix is 3, 2, 7, 2, -3 and 4. So we have two matrices, matrix A and matrix B. So we are going to sum. So how to do the summation? At first you have to understand whether summation or subtraction is possible or not. So you have to think about the order of every matrices. Order means the number of row and the number of column that are present in a matrix. So you can see that this matrix has 2 rows and 3 columns. So its order is 2 by 3. Similarly, the second matrix B has 2 rows and 3 columns. So its order is 2 by 3. 2 rows, 3 columns. So if we are going to add two matrices, then these two matrices should have the same order. Have a look. The order that you can see in first matrix, same order should be in second matrix. Then only addition is possible. And the new matrix that you are going to find, A plus B, that will also have the same order, 2 by 3. That will have 2 rows and 3 columns. So first of all we have to think about the addition. So addition of two matrices can be done entry wise. You have to do the summation entry wise. It means first entry plus first entry, second entry plus second entry, third entry plus third entry, this plus this, this plus this, and this plus this. So all the way your positions are same, but you are adding entry wise. So the new matrix A plus B will have 2 rows and 3 columns. So let's say first row, second row, and first column, second column, third column. We are just clearly mentioning that how many rows and how many columns we will have finally. So now let us add. So -1 plus 3, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 7. 4 plus 2. 5 plus minus 3, that is 5 minus 3. 6 plus 4. So have a look. Before starting my calculation, I have just separated the rows and columns. That will be easier for you to get the total insights. So here a plus b equals, you have now minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 7, 11. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 plus 4 is 10. So we are done with the addition. So this is about addition of two matrices. So addition is possible if the two matrices that you are adding have the same order, same number of row, same number of column, and that same order will be for the new summation matrix. So here you can see that the matrix has 2 rows and 3 columns. That is the addition of A plus B. So we are done. So this is how addition can be done. So suppose you have A equals 1, 2, 3, 4. So A matrix is given, and suppose we have B matrix, that is 2, 4, minus 6, 1, minus 2, 3. So there are two matrices here. Now if you were asked to find A plus B, so we are asked to evaluate the summation A plus B, but we have to be sure whether it is possible or not. So we are asked to find the summation A plus B. So addition is possible only when the order of the two matrices are same. So have a look. The first matrix has 2 rows and 2 columns, 2 by 2. The second matrix has 2 rows and 3 columns, 2 by 3. So here you can see that the order of the first matrix and the order of the second matrix are not same. Here 2 by 2, here 2 by 3. So addition is not possible. So although we are asked to find A plus B, but this A plus B is not possible. Okay, because the order of the two matrices are not same. So this is about summation. Similarly, we can do subtraction. So let us take another problem from our problem set. So you can see that there are many problems here. Suppose we have now this one. We have A and B, and we will solve this problem. We will try to find A minus B. So we have been given this one, that is there are two matrices A and B, and now we have to find A minus B, that is a subtraction. So the rules for addition and subtraction in matrices are same. So have a look. Subtraction is possible if the two matrices has the same order. So here 2 rows, 3 columns. So the first matrix has 2 by 3 order. Similarly, in B we have 2 rows and 3 columns. So the second matrix also has the same order, 2 by 3. That means subtraction is possible. So let us subtract B from A. So subtraction will be another new matrix. that will have the same order, just like A and B. It will also have the same order, 2 by 3, that is 2 rows and 3 columns. We are separately mentioning so that we can easily calculate. Here is our first entry, here is second entry, here is third entry, fourth entry, fifth entry, sixth entry. So this is how you can write, and there will be no confusion. So we will have to now subtract. So subtraction will be done again entry wise. So first entry minus first entry, that is 0 minus 4, then 3 minus 1, then 5 minus 0, then 1 minus 2, 2 minus 3, 6 minus 2. So we are done with this part. Now we have to simplify. So 0 minus 4 is minus 4, 3 minus 1 is 2, 5 minus 0 is 5, 1 minus minus plus, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 minus 3 is minus 1, 6 minus minus plus 2, 6 plus 2 is 8. So this is our result. So this is A minus B, that has 2 rows and 3 columns. So once we have the final result, you don't need to separate by this way. You can write easily by this way. So this is our subtraction. So for addition and subtraction, the rules are same. So we have seen how to do summation and subtraction. Let's learn about multiplication or product of two matrices. So suppose you have two matrices, that is same A minus B. Now suppose you were asked to multiply A and B. So we are learning now multiplication. So multiplication of two matrices has a rule. You have to follow the rule, then only it is possible to multiply. So we have been asked to find the multiplication A and B. So multiplication is possible or not, we have to check at first. So again it depends on the order. So here you have to think about what is the order of the first matrix, that is 2 by 3. What is the order of the second matrix, that is again 2 by 3. That is A has 2 rows 3 columns, B has 2 rows 3 columns. Now you have to check whether multiplication is possible or not. So multiplication rule of two matrices says that the column of first matrix should be same as the row of the second matrix. This is the rule for multiplication. The number of column of the first matrix should be same as the number of row of the second matrix. If it is equal, then only we can multiply A and B. So for this example, we have A matrix first, then B matrix. So A matrix has 2 rows 3 columns and B matrix has 2 rows 3 columns. So we have to check whether A times B is possible or not. So column of the first matrix, that is column of the first matrix A, is 3, and row of the second matrix, so row of the second matrix B is 2. So you can see that 3 and 2 are not same. That means multiplication is not possible. Okay, so this is the criteria. So here we can say that although we are asked to find A times B, but A times B is not possible. So to do the multiplication, you have to ensure that the column of the first matrix is equal to the number of row of the second matrix. Otherwise, multiplication is not possible. So suppose the column of the first matrix and the row of the second matrix are same, then only multiplication is possible. Then what will be the new matrix order? So what will be the order of the new matrix AB? That will be the row of the first matrix by column of the second matrix. You will understand what I mean to say if we solve one problem. So suppose we have to find A times B, where A is given, that is 2, 4, minus 1, 5, 8, 0. We have also B. So B matrix is 2, 4, minus 3, 5, 8, 1. So A and B matrices are given and we are asked to find A times B. So multiplication is only possible if the column of the first matrix is same as the row of the second matrix. So have a look. A matrix has order 2 by 3. B matrix has order 3 by 2. 3 rows, 2 columns, so 3 by 2. And A matrix has 2 rows, 3 columns, so 2 by 3. So multiplication of A times B. So number of column of the first matrix is same as the number of row of the second matrix. So column here, row are same, 3, 3, same. So it means multiplication is possible. Now if multiplication is possible, then what will be the order of the new matrix? How many row and how many column the new matrix will have? What will be the number of row, number of column? So that will depend on this and this. So the new matrix A times B will have the order 2 by 2. So whatever number you are left with, that will be here. That is, the new matrix will have the order 2 by 2, that is coming from the number of row of the first matrix by the number of column of the second matrix. So this is how you have to think about. Now you are sure that there will be 2 rows and 2 columns in the multiplication. So let us do by this way. So we are separating so that we can easily think about, this is our first entry, this is the position of our second entry, this is the position of the third entry, this is the position of the fourth entry. So there are 2 rows and 2 columns that will be finally here. So how multiplications will be done? First of all, in this position calculations will be done by this and this, that is the first row of A times the first column of B. Here 1 means first, R means row, I am writing in short here. Similarly, C means column. If I say 2, then it will be second. So in this position you have to do calculations based on the first row of A times the first column of B. What about this position? It will be first row of A times second column of B. What will be here? Second row of A times first column of B. Then what will be here? That is second row of A times second column of B. Here in this position you have to do calculations for this row and this column. So this row times this column. So first entry 2 times 2 plus second entry 4 times 4 plus third entry minus 1 times minus 3. So this is how you have to do the calculation. Now here what do we have to do? We have to similarly calculate. So in this position you will have the calculations from this first row and this second column. So here it will be 2 times 5 first entry times first entry plus 4 times 8 this 4 times this 8 plus minus 1 times 1. So this part is also done. Now what will be here? So for this case we have to focus on this second row of A and first column of B, and now do the operations entry wise. So first times first 5 times 2 plus 8 times 4 plus 0 times minus 3. So this part is also done. Now here you have to do operations for the second row of A and second column of B. So let us do. So 5 times 5 plus 8 times 8 plus 0 times 1. Now we are getting 2 times 2, that is 4, 4 times 4 16, minus minus plus 1 times 3, that is 3. Here we are getting 10 plus 32 minus 1. Here we are getting 10 plus 32 and 0. Here lastly we are getting 25, 64 plus 0. So finally A times B equals, here 4 plus 16 plus 3, that is 23. Then 10 plus 32, 42 minus 1, that is 41. Here we will have 10 plus 32, that is 42. 25 plus 64, it will be 89. So that means 23, 41, 42, 89. So this is our required multiplication, A times B. So this is how multiplication can be done. So compared to addition and subtraction, multiplication is actually difficult, but if we practice it will be easier. So you have to think by this way. First of all, you have to do calculations for the first row of A, and below you have to do calculations for second row of A. This is how you have to go on. So whenever you are doing first row of A, then here first row, first column, first row, second column, and the columns are coming from B part. Whenever you are doing calculations for second row of A, so second row, first column, second row, second column, and the columns are coming from B matrix or the second matrix. So this is how multiplication can be done. So besides this type of multiplications, there is another multiplication that is known as multiplication by a scalar or a constant. So what is this? This is very easy. Suppose you have a matrix A, that is 2, 3, minus 2, 4, 1, 5. Now you were asked to find, let's say, 6A. So we have to find 6 times A. So how we can do this? This is just very easy. So we have the same matrix A. You have to write here similarly. This is our A matrix. If we want to multiply 6, then here before the matrix you have 6. So you are asked to find 6A. So 6A can be found by this way. So 6 can be written before the matrix. Here is A matrix before we have multiplied 6. So now this type of multiplication is known as multiplication by a scalar. This is a matrix and we are multiplying this matrix with this scalar 6 or this constant 6. So multiplication will be done by this way. Here with all entries 6 will be multiplied, that is 6 times 2, 6 times 3, 6 times minus 2. Here 6 times 4, 6 times 1, 6 times 5. So we are going to have 6 times 2, that is 12, 6 times 3, 18, 6 times minus 2, minus 12, 6 times 4, 24, 6 times 1, 6, 6 times 5, that is 30. So this is 6 times A. So have a look. Here you don't need to think about the order, but however order is also important. For this matrix you have 2 rows and 3 columns. then if we multiply with a scalar, that new matrix 6A will also have the same order 2 by 3. That is here 2 rows and 3 columns. So here there are 2 rows and 3 columns. The first entry is 12, then 18, then minus 12, then 24, then 6, then 30. So this is how we can do this type of multiplications. So we have learned from here summation, subtraction, multiplication. So these are known as matrix algebra. Now you can practice from here. So let's say we are going to multiply this one. This will be our last problem. So here we have to multiply these two matrices. Suppose this part is matrix A, this part is matrix B. So this is our first matrix, this is our second matrix. So at first, before going to do the multiplication, you have to think about whether it is possible or not. So you have to check the order. So the first matrix has 2 rows, 2 columns. That is 2 by 2. What about the second matrix? It has 2 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 by 4. The order of the first matrix is 2 by 2. Order of the second matrix is 2 by 4. So multiplication will be possible if the column of the first matrix and the row of the second matrix are same. So here you can see 2 and 2 are same. So multiplication is possible. Now what about the order of the new multiplication matrix? That is 2 by 4. So the new matrix that we are going to find, that will have 2 by 4. That means it will have 2 rows and 4 columns. So let us now do the multiplication. So we are separating so that we can easily identify the entries of every row and every column. There will be 2 rows and 4 columns. So first of all, what will be here? At first, this first row is based on the first row of A. So do calculations for first row of A and first column of B. So 4 times minus 6 plus 1 times 2. We are multiplying entry wise. So this part is done. Now here first row and this column, first row of A, second column of B. 4 times 6 plus 1 times 5. Now what will be here? First row of A and third column of B. So 4 times 1 plus 1 times 4. What will be here? First row of A and fourth column of B. That is 4 times 0 plus 1 times minus 1. So this part is done. Now we have to similarly do calculations for the next part. So what will be here? Now you have to think about the second row of A and first column of B and do the calculations entry wise. So 2 times minus 6 plus 1 times 2. Here second row of A and second column of B, that is 2 times 6 plus 1 times 5. Now what will be here? Second row of A, third column of B, that is 2 times 1 plus 1 times 4. What will be here? Second row of A and fourth column of B, that is 2 times 0 plus 1 times minus 1. So finally we are done. Our calculation will be done if we just simplify. So from here we can write that 4 times minus 6, that is minus 24 plus 2. Then we have 4 times 6, 24 plus 5. 4 times 1 plus 1 times 4, that is 4. Here you have 0 plus minus minus 1. Similarly in second row you have minus 12 plus 2. Here plus 12 plus 5. Here 2 plus 4. Here 0 minus 1. Now we have finally minus 22, 29, 8, minus 1. Here minus 10, 17, 6, minus 1. So this is about the multiplication of these two matrices that has 2 rows and 4 columns. So this is how you can do multiplication of two matrices. So this is about matrix algebra. I hope you have understood the concept. So that's all for today. Thank you.